Hey stellar guitarists, welcome to today's guitar tutorial. My name is Amber and today I'm going to be sharing with you some insightful tips and tricks that is going to help you make your practice sessions more frequent and less daunting. Let's get into the lesson. Most people who start learning to play the guitar are really excited at the beginning of their journey. But they very quickly realize that in order to sound good and to even be playing the guitar half decently is going to require quite a bit of practice and dedication. Just because you bought the guitar doesn't mean you're automatically going to be able to play all your favorite songs. You need to understand that learning to play an instrument is going to take time, practice, and an element of discipline in order to reach your guitar playing goals. So in this lesson, I'm going to be sharing with you my blueprints that is going to help you not only schedule your practice sessions, but stick to them and start seeing results. Tip number one is what? What are you going to be practicing? What are you actually going to be doing in your practice sessions? If you don't have a game plan put in place so that you know what you're going to be practicing from week to week, this is going to negatively impact your progress going forward. One of the biggest pitfalls that I see with beginner students is that they don't have a clear structure or outline of what they're going to be practicing in their sessions. Human beings are genetically wired to want to follow the path of least resistance. So to have a game plan in place is really going to help you in staying accountable. Now imagine if you were in school and you just jumped around from grade to grade, never really completing a grade and never fully understanding a concept. Now, I can imagine that you would feel super overwhelmed at the idea of completing a homework assignment because, well, you wouldn't really know where to begin. Now, this is exactly what happens if you do not know what to practice. Maybe you're downloading a random PDF off the internet about how to learn chords, or maybe you're watching a bunch of random YouTube videos. And unfortunately, there's now going to be a growing gap in your understanding and knowledge. And this is going to create more confusion than clarity. My biggest piece of advice for any beginner is to get on board a proper guitar program, which has been designed with clear goals and structure. My new program, the Stellar Guitarist Academy, is a structured program which has been designed for a beginner guitarist looking for a mentor and a structured pathway to get them from point A to point B on their guitar journey. I'm super excited about one of the features in the program, which is called the Practice Accelerator. This feature is going to help you smash your guitar playing goals, and it's going to help you form structure so that you can go into each of your practice sessions with confidence. Drop a comment below if you are as excited as I am for the Stellar Guitarist Academy and its launch. I hope to see you inside the program. Tip number two is where. Where are you practicing? Is it on the couch while you're watching TV? Maybe it's in your bedroom just before you go to sleep at night. Or maybe it's wherever you sort of feel like it at a random time on any given day. Now, this haphazard approach to where you practice is unfortunately not going to follow through into frequent structured practice sessions. If your guitar is always packed away in its case and stored in a cupboard, and your sheet music is stored in a box and there's no comfortable chair in sight, well, then this is going to lead to you always putting your practice session off until next time. Ideally, what you're going to want to do is choose one room in your house where you're going to dedicate all your practice sessions. Make sure that this room is usually quiet and that you can set up your guitar in a corner. You can have your music stand out with your music on it, and there's a chair close by that you can sit on. Just remember that the less friction in the process, the better. Now, every time you walk into that specific room, it'll be as easy as picking up your guitar, sitting down, and getting into the music. Tip number three is when. Now that you know what you're going to practice and where you're going to practice, the final step that we need to establish is when are you going to practice? Is it going to be every day or maybe 3 or 4 times a week? Now, this is very specific to the individual, and it's going to depend largely on your lifestyle and what you can comfortably commit to. If you cannot physically practice every single day of the week, then don't set that as your goal, because at the end of the week, you're always going to look back and you're going to feel guilty and you're going to feel bad about not being able to live up to those unrealistic expectations. My advice as a teacher to all my students is to choose 3 days a week and allocate 15 minutes per practice session. Now, this is the bare minimum. However, I feel that rather do a little than nothing at all. You can always add days or increase your practice session time, but in the beginning, rather do a little instead of committing to too much and feeling like you're drowning. I always view my guitar practice sessions as an appointment that I will schedule into my weekly calendar. Now, I write it amongst my other commitments because I know that practicing my guitar is as important as the other things on my to-do list. Now, imagine if you had a doctor's appointment tomorrow. You would honor that appointment and you would show up. Now, I want you to start treating your guitar practice sessions as you would any other appointment. I want you to respect the appointment and show up. If you do this often enough, you will start to become more motivated and excited about your practice sessions. As with anything in life, the more you do something, the better you'll become at it and you'll start seeing results. And this is where you grow and learn. I really hope that these 3 tips have helped you get back on track with your practice schedule. Now, remember, you do not need to aim for a perfect practice session. You don't even need to aim for a perfect practice week. My advice to you is to just show up. Be proud of the steps you're taking to become a better musician on your journey. I really hope that you enjoyed today's lesson content and found the topic really valuable. If you did, then please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I've also got some free resources available for you down below, so go check that out. Until next time, I hope to see you in the next video lesson. Have a really wonderful day. Bye.